This is interior jam seal. The reason why interior is nice is because it's hidden inside the opening, where you can have exterior jam seal and it's gonna be seen outside. This stuff should be able to keep the weather out as long as the door is tight to the opening. Usually try to shoot every 6 to 8 inches just to staple it. As this door comes down, at times it'll rub against this opening, and having this plastic will kind of protect the door from getting too many scrapes and stuff on it. You'll see those older hand style doors, when you take them off, they'll have scrapes that's covering here. Usually you don't see it, but this kind of helps with that a hair. My goal is to keep it off the ground just a hair so it's not trying to bow on you. And then keep it flush with this wood. If they're putting like an inch or more material, I would hold it out more just so that it protects the door, gives a little bit better coverage, but it's not needed on this one. It's good to start from the bottom and work your way up instead of shooting the bottom and then shooting the top, because what we don't want, you'll start to get a fold and you can't beat the fold in, and so you just keep putting nails and it just looks like a mess. So what we want is to keep it tight as we go up. We use staples through our staple gun. We'll use inch long, unless we're going through sheetrock, we'll use 1.5 just so we can connect it to wood, because if you don't and just shoot it into sheetrock with an inch, a lot of times this over time will just pull out because it's not holding into the wood. And then for this seal, we want to go about 4 inches above the opening to get good coverage, because if it's too low, then it could shrink over time and then you're letting the weather in. We try to hold it at least 3 to 4 inches above the opening. There's going to be this, and then there'll be a top seal on the door. Same product, just will be on top of the door, not here. Just gives it a better seal in the end. See how there's this overlapping here? The reason we have it hanging out so far is because this door is 10 feet wide and this opening is 10 feet wide. This jam seal, you need 1.5 inches minimum. We like 2 inches of overlap for the jam seal. If you don't, your jam brackets or continuous angle will sit on top of that seal and it will tweak your vertical jams. So we hold it out if we don't have enough space so that your jams don't sit on top of this seal. For this top seal, I'm going to make sure it's down far enough that you have hangover, but not too far where you're shooting or screwing into the face. So I'm going to just hold it down and shoot into the thicker part of this jam seal. And again, it's going to be that every 8 to 10 inches or so. Try to make it as even as possible without it bubbling, so you don't have to fight the bubble. So I'm putting this on the top of the door because it should get a better seal. This will push against the opening when the door comes down, and we just feel it gives a better seal than putting it on the top plate above the door. You could hang it too low above the door and then you'd see it from outside. Just kind of hides it better, and then you want to cut off the excess so it doesn't get caught up. This seal's the same stuff we have here. Like I said earlier, there's a thicker part on here you want to shoot into or screw into, not the thin part or it'll just come out. It's super nice to have. This just keeps it a little more hidden and a little better seal.